Hi everyone, my name is Kyle. I'm here with Makers Mercantile to say happy first day of July. It is Friday here and the sun is shining and we are excited to share with you the things in today's newsletter. So let's jump right in and get started. So our project that we're offering for you today, or suggestion for a project, is a new pattern called the Zen Garden Capelet. And it's a new pattern by Cat Bordhi. So as you know, Cat passed away and left her her empire, her collection of notes and her finished projects and all of that to a wonderful person by the name of Val Curtis. And Val's taken on the responsibility of continuing Cat's legacy of encouraging people to think outside of the box and be really creative with the way that we construct and make projects, make our knitting. So Cat does have a really unique way of thinking, and these the pattern for this project, which is called the Zen Garden Capelet, was released on Wednesday, and it uses short rows, and it is a result of the sort of creative idea and the unfinished design being completed by people in Cat's community, which I think is really amazing. So the pattern has been test knit and worked by so many different people, lots of modification ideas and lots of encouraging instruction as well included in the pattern. So there is sizing information in the newsletter as far as how many hanks you will need of the yarn, and the yarn is right here. So the yarn is Sueño Worsted. It is by 𝗁𝗄. So there's the Sueño Worsted logo. And here is a really great, what blue is this? It's called Reflecting Pool Tonal. So this yarn is 80% superwash merino wool and 20% rayon from bamboo. And there's 182 yards in a hank. So you'll need a number of hanks based on how many wedges, it'll make more sense when you read it in the newsletter, how many wedges that you will create to make your little capelet. So Reflecting Pool Tonal, I have a few different colors here to show you. This one is called Cherry Pie. It's a really lovely red. There it is. The thing that I really like about Sueño Worsted is its stitch definition. So, and you'll see that in the image as well of the sample that we have here. This is, what color is this? Plum. Of course it's plum. I was going to think grape soda or something, but plum is the color. And then the last one I'm going to show you here is this really pretty greenish yellowy color called Grasshopper. So there are lots and lots of different colors that you can get of Sueño Worsted. We have so many of them in stock ready to go. And we're going to offer you 20% off now through Sunday. So now through Sunday, Sueño Worsted, 20% off with no minimum. But if you buy the minimum required for the capelet, which again, the details are in the newsletter, we will give you as a gift the Zen Garden Capelet pattern by Cat Bordhi. So that is our exciting, wonderful new pattern that we want to offer to you today. The second thing that's in our newsletter is the Big Knit Stitches Triangle Shadow Knitting Kit. And the shadow knitting kit here is similar to, there's a sort of a rectangular version of this, but this one is a large triangle. It is about 82.5 by 41.5. It is a big size. It could be used as like a lap blanket or something, or a very large statement piece of a shawl. And when you look at it straight on, you don't really see the patterning that's there. You do get to see the changes of color that just happen within the yarns. But when you turn and view it at an angle, you get to see these really large, the large knit stitch motif, which I think is super awesome. We have a few of these in stock. If we happen to sell out of the stock that we have, it takes just about 2 weeks or so for us to get those in once you've placed an order, and then we get those right out to you. So that's the Big Knit Stitches Triangle Shadow Knitting Kit. Just a couple other little things I wanted to show. just as reminders of some of the notions that we have. We have these little tapestry needles, so they come in this little plastic tube with a screw on top. And these needles are made by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Let's see, how can I show it to you? There you go. Made by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and they have a really nice wide eye, which makes it really easy to get the yarn threaded into it. There's 5 in each of these tubes. That's a nice thing to just add on to your order so that you always know where those tapestry needles are. And the tube is really cute, I think. So, and then keeping in the same vein, it's a musical instrument, but it also is this little tiny container that when you open it up, you get an assortment of these little silver stitch markers. So that's what these little stitch markers look like. They're great for keeping track, of course, of how many stitches across for repeats and things. So we find that they're super useful, can never have too many of them. And these are a circle that is not broken, so it's a complete circle, which I think is really nice. It doesn't get caught on your stitches or your yarn. 2 more things to talk about in the newsletter. Maker's Night. Maker's Night is coming up. It is Tuesday, July 5th. It is from 5 to 6 p.m. and Karin is going to be there with her presentation From Sheep to Shelf. It's talking all about how in our industry, how we get the fibers from essentially the farm to the local yarn shop. So that will be a really fun, exciting presentation that Karin has. Lots of really great information, so many great images as well. So be sure to sign up or use the login information that's in the newsletter. You'll be able to just jump in and be a part of that. So that's pretty cool. And then the last one that I want to mention is we have a project called Operation Monster Drop. You're going to hear more about that in the upcoming weeks, but we have an engagement, an opportunity for you to hang out with us on Wednesday, July the 20th from 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time again. We're going to be joined by 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝘄, who designed this little monster for us, and we're going to talk generally about what it means to make a monster and why people might want to do it. Essentially, it is creating a small little easily knit creature, little monster that is stuffed. And it uses very simple stitches and simple assembly. And then you make a little tag and you leave that monster somewhere for someone else to find. So it's an opportunity to make someone smile, make their day, and to give a bit of joy to your community. So again, that's Operation Monster Drop. It is a presentation that gives you an idea of all the stuff behind the steps involved in making a monster and using it to brighten a stranger's day. Today is July the 1st, so happy first day of July, everyone. We hope you have a great 3-day weekend. It is a holiday, of course, so make sure you take time to reach out to your friends and family, do something creative for yourself, and Karin will be back on Tuesday, which is July 5th, that's the Maker's Night day, to share more fun things in our next newsletter. So stay safe, everyone, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye. So today is January. No, what is wrong with me? Am I having a stroke?